So let's start up with setting up our project. Let's create our project. I will find my root directory where I want to create my project and write flutter create authentication up, and then wait a little, and then rest for the PC to create its project. Then after creating a project, let's open it in a VS Code. So the main thing I want to show you to create this authentication app, because we will use Google, so we will use Firebase Google sign-in. So we need to get its dependencies, search online on the web Chrome, and come in the main lib where you open your app, but there's some dependencies you're gonna install. Copy this from the web Chrome and paste it here in dependencies, not in dev dependency, in dependencies below Cupertino icons. Other we will use Flutter Google sign-in dependencies, and then click on the first link you get for Google sign-in dependencies. We will add this in our next course, but we have to add these dependencies. Google sign-in, and automatically public.yaml download dependencies, but you can do it manually, but it will do it automatically, don't worry. And I think wait for a moment, and I think we will use assets. You will get that folder of asset on my GitHub link in the description below. Don't worry, it contains our image of setup file, and we will use font families. Come here and comment it. You press shift, you press control slash, and the next thing you're gonna do, I will use free font families. PubSec.yaml is very sensitive, so you have to make things in such a good indentation for its codes, because it's so sensitive. So the next thing I'm gonna do here is, so I take my asset folder from GitHub, I uploaded it, so you can also get it on GitHub. It contains our image that we'll use in our app, and you click paste. Maybe I was wrong, but this is the right. This is right. And I connect the Gado, they give me the notification. But here we go. So the dependencies finally come when they give you exit code of 0. It finally come, but I changed it. I'm gonna modify other of my fonts. So I have Inter and Jacqueline Françoise, and I have Inria. So the first thing I have to do, come here in the family name, and I call it Inter, and I say the root directory where it is located. I said where it is located. I will use Inter. I use this font family, I think. Let me copy the name. It may be more easy. Make sure that the root directory you write is the correct, and I will use Inria font family. Inria. I type in Ria, and it's located in Essence, fonts, and we're gonna use Inria Sans. Yeah, and then we'll use Jacqueline Francoise font family. So finally, our fonts come. And then next, you may start up. I start up my emulator. I am using Google Pixel. So start up your emulator, and then we start our project. So we may make a little bit change in our codes. You may come in Android, app level build.gado, and then we change NDK, mini CDK version, and NDK version. Mini CDK version we use 23, it's an integer, and then we will modify NDK version, which allow Firebase to work with us, because it's currently using 26, which does not work with Firebase. So it's a string, because that's why I'm going to use double quotes, and paste the number. Automatically the system will go to download this NDK version. So then next here, let's continue with our project. Let me then again restart my project. And so other thing I want to show you, the UI we're gonna do, go to your Chrome and write Lavenda UI kit. The first link you get, click on it. So we're going to use this UI as a reference to create our login. I have seen this UI is very before, that's why we're gonna use it. And click open in Figma to see our design. What we're going to design is such a pretty design, that's why we're going to use it. It's automatically open in Figma. Search Lavenda UI kit, and then you see here it's loading. It's such a beautiful authentication app UI screen. And yeah, so